Hey Mario Karters and Frenzy fans, welcome to our channel.
We're going to be pulling some more pipes. We were hoping to be able to pull both Frenzy Fangirl's pipes and my pipes in one video. But apparently it takes a long time to drain a full 100 and then go 50 into a special pipe.
If you guys haven't watched my video yet,
You should go watch it. Make sure you pop some popcorn.
pop some popcorn.
Get a Coke. Because it's almost the length of a full feature movie.
It's the type of look I have.
So...
I'm still bitter about it. It was like 10 minutes ago. I'm still like processing it. So, anywho, okay.
So
I hope...
we're gonna try and see if it's just the entire day, or if it's like our entire household, or if maybe our luck can change.
No, I'm carrying all the bad luck for us. So, like, you are going to be set up to just thrive now.
Okay. So, just to kind of preface, I guess the reason why I'm going to be doing some pipe pulls and doing them today, because everything I do has some type of like analytical reason behind it.
We're quite the opposite.
I'm not one to be like over emotional about something, or just be like, hey, I want to pull some pipes, I want to pull some pipes. There have been some items like the Silver King that I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta
For
get
sure.
2 of them.
For sure. And you know, like, everything in and out about the pipe before you even think about pulling it.
Yeah.
Versus me, I'm like, I'm ready to go 150 pipes pulls in.
So you may or may not have seen our tour reaction video.
Yeah.
Where it was kind of early in the morning, and apparently I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and was a little bit frisky or testy or sassy. Sassy is sassy and snarky.
Is what you were.
And I don't know,
okay.
for some
You're cute when you're
reason there were
grumpy.
just some things about the tour that I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, I mean, it's not a horrible tour.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, these city courses are great, and I think the thing that just really rubbed me the wrong way was I really wish that the excitement that I had for the Chemic tour was the excitement that I had for the anniversary tour. And that the anniversary tour with all these city courses would have been a couple months ago to get out of the way before getting this new great character that I had invested so much in.
Yeah.
Because right now, half of his level 1 courses are city courses. And I'm just afraid that they're never going to show up again. So he's got 6 courses that are just absolutely completely wasted.
Yeah. And the thing with it, too, is, like, I think the city courses are so cool. Like, Nintendo put so much effort into creating these gorgeous city courses, and we see them only, like, when they're highlighted as a tour.
Never again.
And it's sad.
So they've trained us to hate city courses.
They have. They absolutely have. But
and then they give us a tour with nothing but city courses. It's like, wait, no, you've trained me to hate them.
And it's the week that we're supposed to be celebrating, and you're putting them in our face. I hope, I don't know, let us know your prediction. I don't even think this is a prediction, but I hope that it's a turnaround for
just start
Mario Kart
sprinkling
Tour.
them. Just like you would like a Rainbow Road or a Calamari Desert. Just sprinkle them around.
Birthday cake, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so all that to say that these pipes are actually good.
They're great pipes.
I mentioned in your video that I feel like these pipes aren't necessarily like the Michael Jordan pipes.
Correct.
But they're like the really good Scottie Pippen pipes.
Totally.
They're like very good supporting cast in order to be able to strengthen your loadouts.
They're like the Jerry Rice. The Steve Youngs. Let's keep going. Throw out another one.
Yeah, so it's a good pipe. It's just not like the most phenomenal. In fact, I was chatting with Tabor today, and he posted on Kart Life's Discord.
Okay.
He's been going through a ton of the analytics for this tour. He was saying it was like there were over 300 buffs for like all of the items throughout the entire tour. And
that's
so
a lot.
It took him like 3 times the amount of time that it normally takes him to be able to go through all of his sheets.
Yeah.
To be able to finish this stuff. So anyway, he has a list of like the best pipes since the beginning of time.
Okay.
And turns out that the week 1 pipe, it's like the full 100 pipe, is like the number 3 pipe in the game up until this point.
Oh, that's
right now.
awesome.
And then the special pipe is like the number 6 pipe, I think.
Okay.
I want to say. I may be a little bit off with that. But then he was also saying that next week's 100 pipe is probably going to like rank up there too.
Cool.
Maybe even beat. So anyway, it's a good pipe. I'm just kind of under the impression that it's a little bit more of like a good, make sure that like any weak spots that you have in your loadouts, if you're competing in ranked a lot or competing for ACR, like these are awesome to load up.
Yep,
so,
for sure.
With that, we'll go ahead and just try and go real quick into the FrenzyFan race score predictor.
Okay.
So I filled everything out. We're not going to hop back and forth from the app.
It's a lot of work.
We're just going to kind of show that between the 3 courses, so I have 2 level 3 drivers for New York Minute 4. One of them is Pauline.
Okay.
And then for Tokyo Blur T, I'm going to be using Mario Hakama.
Okay.
And for Paris Promenade, I've got Beach Vacation.
Beach Vacation.
Now, with the current loadouts that I have, and based on the actions that I anticipate getting, okay, so let's actually go over that. So, with a Lucky 7 driver on the first one, you could probably get around like 105, 110 actions.
It is a super, super short course.
Very short, kind of hard to... It takes a few times to like learn the lines a little bit, but definitely, you can definitely non-stop combo it. But if you don't have the Lucky 7 driver, then you might be kind of more around in like the 90 to 100 actions.
Okay, that's fair.
Then for Tokyo Blur T, if you're using Coinbox driver, you can get probably in the 150 to 160 action. If you don't have a Coinbox driver, then you're looking at more like the 125 actions. And then same thing for Paris Promenade, probably the 150, 175 if you have Coinbox.
Yeah.
If you're not, or Lucky 7, sorry. So if you have Painter Luigi at a really high level, you can do that 150. If you don't have either of those items as a special item, then you're looking more like 125.
Okay.
So we're looking at about 76,000, 77,000. And when we come over to my app, 77,000 is really what I would need to get. So I might be able to get like a little bit more, but this is really like kind of early. There's still 5 days left.
For sure. People will climb.
Yeah. So you'll notice here that my Pauline is 3.5.
I would have expected that you had her higher than that. So
no.
Because I think I had her at level 5, right?
Yeah. And then my Mario Hakama is at level 4, but halfway. And then I've got my Vacation Peach at level 6, but 3/5 of the way to 7.
You only need 2 then.
So this pipe is actually really good for me, and I have Painter Luigi. I've used him several times in ranked, but at level 1.
Interesting.
Because I refuse to put tickets on anything that's not going for ACR like top 100.
Yeah, makes sense.
So this is actually a really good pipe because 3 of the racers are I'm going to be using in ranked.
Yeah.
And by just getting one more iteration of them, we'll put them up a level.
For sure.
Except for Vacation Peach.
Yep.
And then Painter Luigi, getting him to level 2 is going to be good. We mentioned in your video that he's actually in 30 courses.
That's really cool.
Which is just phenomenal. So it won't be a waste. Also, I've been also trying to play the long game.
Yeah.
And get as many tickets as I possibly can.
Yep.
And so, just recently, I was over 100,000 coins.
Like a week and a half ago.
And since then, every ticket that's come up in the shop, and then even the points uncapped ticket in the tier shop, that was 20,000 coins I ended up buying. So now you'll see I'm all the way back down. This morning, I was at like 300 coins.
Yeah.
And so now I'm at just a hair over 1,000. And of course, this morning, I wake up and I go all the way down here to Daily Selects.
It's a rough life.
And I've got 2 driver high-end tickets.
Yeah, that's amazing.
24,000 coins that I need.
So you're happy to pull some pipes just to get the coins.
So pulling pipes, like I'm actually looking very forward to getting a lot of comments and hopefully
good.
super duplicates.
Well, then maybe you'll follow my trend, which I won't tell you what happens. You should watch that video.
So yeah, there's a lot of things, like, you know, a lot of aspects to this pipe that are really like very advantageous. So we're gonna go ahead and go into this pipe.
Perfect.
And just see how it goes.
Sounds good.
And then after that we'll see how I feel, and we may or may not. I'm actually not as enthused as for this week's special pipe as I am for next week's. I think that the carts in the next week's special pipe are a little bit cooler.
Okay.
And the drivers, I think I'm gonna like a little bit more.
That makes sense.
We'll see how I'm feeling at the end of this one.
All right.
So I'll go ahead and start off with
A gold pipe. I was hoping it would.
Okay, 400 coins.
That's
We're on
great.
our way.
That's
This is
great.
good.
What's disappointing to me is exciting to you, so this is wonderful.
All right. More coins.
So out of all the drivers, which one do you want the most? You can start pulling while you tell
Yeah.
me.
So I think the female coin box one
Okay.
is the one that I want the most, and I'm kind of hoping to get her
Right
sooner
away.
than later,
Okay.
so that I can maybe try and get the 2 instances.
Okay.
So we shall see. Oh man.
It'll be a fake.
It's alright though. We like the coins.
Look at all those coins you're getting.
all these supers that I would normally be happy to like level stuff up with. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe I'll reset. Look at all these supers that are coming.
That is nice.
There we go. So I did some math, and if all of the commons
Okay.
that I get out of the pipe are all coins, I should get about 21,000.
Okay.
So I would still be like 2,000 short.
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting some of these supers that are like at 1,000
Yeah.
and 1,500, I should be fine.
Good.
Man, so many supers.
I've been thrilled with those.
Goodness gracious.
That's great. Look at all those coins.
Okay.
4,000. Almost
So I'm
5,000 coins.
6. I'm actually gonna kind of pop this volume down because it seems to be a little overpowering. Because to do that, we're gonna have to do this real quick. Okay.
Pull
Alright.
again.
So I only got I've got nothing.
Yep.
So not resetting.
Nope. Got a lot of supers, but the
Got a
pipe's
lot of
still beating you.
supers. Yeah. 6,800 coins. Whoa, okay then.
I hope it's fake. Maybe it's just the wrong time of day to be pulling.
Maybe I just pull for the coins and walk away.
No, because then they would all be at the bottom and you'd have to still go for them.
2 daisies in a row, baby daisies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at least we're getting some coins now. Yeah, so technically you should get like 1.2 high ends out of every 10 pull.
Yeah, this
so
one's
right
rough.
now it should owe me like it owes me
2.4.
2.4 and I've
Yeah.
gotten nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine though. Like I need the coins. I'm just at 10,000 right now.
All right, let's do this. High ends. Gold pipe. Oh my gosh. No way. I heard you wanted the coins. Dude, are you really getting 3 green pipes to start off with? No way. Oh my goodness. owed you 3.6.
And I've gotten nothing.
I can't believe it. What's going on?
Look at that.
Mario.
I mean, it's a good thing that I'm really needing these coins. How many coins am I at right now? 12.5.
He thought he was snarky the other morning. He was snarky this evening. And this would have been bad had you... See, it's all about the stories we tell ourselves. You just gotta reframe the story so you like your life a little bit better. Right? You're reframing it because you need the coins. So now getting all these coins doesn't seem like that bad of a deal.
Wow. White Yoshi.
Interesting.
So that was my one, like, from the normal pool.
Yeah.
Pool to be able to pull something.
Interesting.
I was kind of hoping to have it be like a dry Bowser.
Totally.
Or...
Oh, for coins.
For coins, or a pink gold peach or something. But White Yoshi,
White Yoshi's cool.
One on the way to...
I love Yoshi.
Level 6. I'll take it. Oh, and then real quick.
Yeah. Alright, you're gonna get gold right here. See, it's gold.
Ooh, okay, here we go.
Hey!
Yeah, totally not resetting though.
Please don't.
Could have used that about 35 pulls ago. But it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. Hey!
Hey, the pink gold paper glider. That was sitting there at 4.5. Now it's at 5.
Yep. Hey, this is a 3 high-end pipe. Not too shabby. So the pipe's still beating you, though. Mm-hmm. Because you should be at a 4.8 and you have 3.
Yep, so 1 glider and 2 drivers I've gotten. Alright, and I'm at 14,000 coins, so I need 10,000 more coins.
Nice. Yeah, you're right on track.
Life is awesome. I'm so glad that I really need these coins.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
And we go to 5. And a plus.
Have you gotten the high end in this pool yet? Simple pipe.
The cacti.
Interesting.
Okay.
Are you happy with that or no?
Kind of neutral.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad that it's at level 2. I've used it, like, maybe a couple of times for ranked.
Cool.
It's got a really big hitbox, so
Yeah.
if you're into, like, hitbox size.
Good to know.
I don't think it's useful for this tour, but...
Come on.
Alright, so Pauline up to level 4.
There you go.
Lucky 7 plus.
That'll be nice. And you're racing her in the New York one.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright, how many more coins do you need?
Alright, so I'm sitting at 15.7.
And you need 24?
Mm-hmm.
So 9, 8, 3 more? Okay.
Take a little drink here.
Oh, cheers. That's a really bad cheers.
Ooh, the macaron.
Interesting. How do you feel about that? They taste really good.
I don't have it. I've avoided it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I have some friends that have this at like level 5 or 6 and are using it in ranked this week and are like, I'm glad that I put so many tickets on it early on.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I don't really like the aesthetic of it, to tell you the truth. Pink doesn't really do it for me. So we'll move on.
Pink and frosting? Not your thing?
Give me those coins. The cat cruiser.
Nice.
More pink. Loving it.
It's a pink theme for you.
Mmm. Peach kimono.
All right. Is this 3 high ends in this pipe?
I believe it is.
Huh. You might be beating the pipe now.
Should I reset?
I don't know. Let's take a look at it when you're done. Let's take a look at the deets. Look at all those coins. All right. So where are we at with the details?
18,000 coins.
You're 6 in, so it should be at a 7.2, and you've had...
So I've gotten 3, 4, 5, 8.
So you're beating the pipe.
By like what?
0.8.
0.8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 2 gliders, 2 drivers. So I got still yet to get the Mario Hakama and Luigi Painter.
So are you gonna pull or reset?
Do you think I should reset?
It depends. Do you really want Hakama?
Mm-hmm.
Then don't reset.
Yeah. And Painter Luigi.
Don't
Definitely.
reset that. Yeah, don't reset then.
Yeah. With the way my luck's going, I'm gonna get another like 3 green pipes. I mean, I'm gonna get 3 green pipes now. Like, resetting is not a good strategy for me tonight.
That's true. I'm sorry if my enthusiasm right now for pipes is low. This is 70. We're at 72 minutes of pipe pulling for ourselves.
I hope to get a few more supers that are
Yeah.
coins.
You ended up getting a lot of supers at the beginning that you actually leveled up though. Or, yeah. Leveled up.
Okay, so now at 20,400. Still with 3,
4.
4 high ends. With 4 high ends left.
Let's do it.
Day Tripper again. Is it gonna be Luigi or Mario?
Mario.
Mario. Hakama.
Hakama.
Level 5.
Well, that was nice. I hope you get Luigi right now.
Okay. Me too. That would be cool. Because then maybe I could go...
You
I
can
don't
reset.
know. I really want those gliders though. Like,
Do you?
gliders. Give me some gliders, man. There we go. There's a super.
That's kind of it.
There we go.
There we go.
Now I think we've got the 24K.
Okay. Get all those coins.
Gonna force me to go in for Luigi though.
Yep. Gotta do it.
So Luigi's still there.
And 2 gliders.
And 2 gliders.
Alright, let's see it.
Yeah.
10 Piper.
Oh wait, how many coins? Okay, so I'm at 25,000 coins.
Yeah, you're
So
good.
we're good. So now we don't want any more coins. Please, Mario.
No, you'll get another high end tomorrow, so you want more coins.
Good point.
But we also want all 3 high ends.
Not gonna happen. Oh, so here's Luigi. Let's see if we can get these
I
2
bet
gliders
this is
too.
Luigi. Brilliant. Alright, 2 gliders. You can do it. There you go.
There's 1 glider. Gotta be more specific.
1,000 coins for you. High-end glider right here. got some deja vu going on.
Yeah, now I don't know. Should I go in more?
Oh, of course.
Like, I've got my coins and I've got all the spotlights.
There's 2, I mean, you're talking about 5 rubies here and there for the potential of 2 high-end gliders.
Singles.
Yeah, you have to do it.
There's 2 that are just sitting there at the very bottom.
You would literally be silly not to pull them. That's my take on it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to get both of them.
Alrighty.
And you can afford it. You have about the same amount of rubies now that I had when I started all my pipes. You can do it.
There are for sure 2 gliders in there, right?
Yeah.
2 high-end gliders.
Yeah.
2 out of 3.
Yep.
6 remaining.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Are you guys pulling this week? Let us know. 2 out of 5. Two out of 3 remaining. Deja vu.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I mean, I said 2 out of 3, but it's 2 out of 4. Now it's 2 out of 3.
Wait a minute. Let's just take a look here. Okay, so it's nothing but gliders. There's a super glider and a high-end glider. Let's see. Oh, it's still... Oh, okay. So look at the purple oil paper umbrella, 9% chance.
I pulled that one twice.
Strawberry crepe, 9% chance. Fair flyer, 9% chance. And then the flying easel.
I hope you get the flying easel. Because you don't have the flying easel, right? Okay, let's do it. F-E!
Yeah. So many other gliders, too. Alright. What's it gonna be? Just... What? What?
All I can do is laugh now.
What?
I don't even want to look. Oh, I didn't know you didn't.
Paper umbrella.
I didn't realize you didn't have that one.
Yep, don't have it. But now I do. Are we gonna get it again? Or can we get the paint one, the easel? The bullet bill. Okay.
You know,
To level 3.
it is what it is. Mario's not really showing us the love these days. He's going a little hot and cold with us.
Yeah.
Like, that's the epitome of hot and cold. Camictor and then all this junk. I mean, this junk was actually really great. You got a lot of, like, the odds were still fantastic. It was we would be begging for a pipe like this any other week. So, it's nothing to mock, but...
Yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and cash in on these guys.
Yeah, you should. Now, for someone who literally just dropped every single ticket into the Camictor, I'm impressed with how many high-ends you have now.
So, yesterday I got 4 high-end tickets.
Wow.
And today I got 2. So, one of those was Pauline herself, actually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but, yeah.
Now you can afford the driver point. I don't know if you want to do the other ones, but for sure the driver.
Yeah, definitely got to snag this guy.
Cool.
Goodness. All right. Well, you know, I'm just not feeling the special pipe.
Yeah.
Because I don't really want to get, like, Pauline.
And there's no
Getting
rush
her
for
another
you.
time doesn't really help out.
Yeah, there's no rush for you.
And the middle 2 drivers I don't have, but I don't really care for. And Waluigi bus driver, not really doing it for me. I don't really want another pink cart.
I don't want the pink cart.
So, Yeah,
Right.
I think we're just gonna call it good.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm tired.
It is. It has been a long night. Lots of pipe pulls.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
So thanks for joining us. And let's see here. We just shot our other video where we talked about something that we were grateful for or
Yeah.
something that made us happy.
I'm grateful that you're gonna buy the sunset cart.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just think you're gonna buy it. It's something to be grateful for. I don't know. Are you gonna buy it? I don't know. Oh. Cancel that.
Okay, so I was actually talking with some friends today. That would be like, it's a whale move. If I were to buy the Sunset
for the
Cloud,
coins.
if I end up getting a couple of more high ends and I don't have the coins for it,
Yeah.
that's 15,000 coins for $12. I don't want to do that.
I don't support that. I mean, if you need to, go for it, but.
So yeah, you can't use that as a thing that you're happy for.
My creative juices are lacking right now.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you grateful for? I went first last time.
Yeah, you did go first last time. You know, I'm actually grateful for reliable transportation.
Okay. Tell me about it.
So, a couple months ago, I didn't have reliable transportation. I came up to my car after working for like 10 hours and my battery was completely dead.
Yeah, that was silly.
And I was like, I don't want to have to deal with this right now. And had to find someone to give me a jump. I was thinking of like having you coming out to like pick me up, and it was just gonna be like a big crazy night that I just wasn't really looking forward to.
Yep.
And you know, today on the way home from work, I was like, you know what? I'm just glad that everything kind of worked out today.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have to worry about that. So
Yeah.
I guess I was just kind of grateful for the blessing of having reliable transportation today.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, I guess mine is going to be, I love the fact that I get to work from home. I absolutely love
Nice.
it. Like, I love that I have a business where I literally can travel the world and do whatever I want and still.
I'm just holding you back on that. We got to figure out how to get me to be able
We're
to
working
work
on it.
from home.
We're working on it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Totally love my job.
Grateful for your job.
It would just be really nice if I could just work remotely like 100% of the time.
Yeah, I'll retire you soon.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining us. And let us know what pipes you're pulling, what stuff that you get. And if you had to go all the way to the bottom to be able to get the last one or two high ends like Frenzy Fangirl and myself. We hope that we're taking that bad luck.
Right.
And that you guys are all
Spoiler alert
getting...
for the other video if you haven't watched it yet.
So...
Cool.
And we may not be posting a whole lot more this tour.
Yeah.
You're going to be... Well, we're both going to be out of town, and then you're going to be out of town. And we're going to be kind of busy and stuff. So it's not that we have left the game or aren't interested in sharing our adventures in Mario Kart, but we just may not have the capability of doing it. So
For sure.
But we'll be back for sure in the next tour.
Yep. Sounds good.
So until the next time, may the frenzies be forever in your favor.
See you guys later.